So I wanted to do a message here for my divine feminines because I haven't done one for quite some time. So I thought it was a good time. We are in eclipse season right now. So there's a lot of changes that's happening collectively. You know, we're all experiencing them. Feminines here, you may be experiencing endings happening in your life. You may be experiencing endings happening within yourself, right? Old dogmas, limiting beliefs, limiting thoughts, wounds kind of rising to the surface, which is uncomfortable, which is scary, which is challenging. But anything that we've suppressed and repressed is again rising to the surface in order for us to be able to acknowledge it and then work through it. So this is a very challenging time for us, but it's also a very profound healing and evolutionary time period for us. So, you know, the universe is not working against you, it's working with you right now, okay? The divine wants you to know that you're a mystic, okay? You are very metaphysical. You do have mystical abilities, that sixth sense, whether it's, you know, clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, right? Whether you see things, whether you hear things, or maybe like, you know, you're like me where you have that gut feeling. You just kind of know, you feel things, you sense things, okay? Pay attention to your gut feelings. Pay attention to, again, not what you're seeing with your physical eyes, but what you're seeing with your mind's eye, what you're hearing, what you're feeling, because your senses are going to be extremely heightened over the next month, okay? So pay attention to them, and they're really highlighting, you know, I don't know if that's a skunk on the card, but they did show me a skunk. There may be some sort of people from our past returning, old kind of limiting beliefs, limiting thoughts, wounds returning that we thought we healed from. So be cautious of any kind of sneaky behavior from others, any of our own kind of illusions, okay? Because we are Mercury retrograde, this is a time period where those kinds of things and people do return to make sure that we've learned the lesson, and Spirit's indicating to set boundaries because you are a game changer. To set those boundaries with anyone and anything that doesn't serve your highest good, right? That doesn't resonate with your heart and soul, that doesn't fulfill you. And for a lot of us, this could be setting boundaries with ourselves, not letting us talk negatively about ourselves, not letting us doubt ourselves, underestimate ourselves, what our intuition is telling us, that we are mystical, magical, confident goddesses, you know, divine feminines here, that the power does lie in your hands. Yeah, permission. So this is Spirit indicating that this is, give yourself permission to be unapologetically yourself, despite what anyone else says, thinks, despite what society says, thinks, right? This is the time to give yourself permission to also amplify your own energy, however that may mean for you, because eclipse season in Mercury retrograde is a very, again, challenging and uncomfortable time. So this is, give yourself permission to really prioritize your own self-love and self-care, right? Whatever that may mean for you. Grounding yourself in any way possible, cleansing your energy, whether that's a salt bath, going outside for a walk, even if it's raining, right? Drinking lots of water here, meditating, pulling cards for yourself. For some of you, it's even doing your makeup, right? Dressing up just to feel good about yourself, wearing nice, sexy clothes. Give yourself permission to feel yourself, feel your energy, and amplify that energy, because it's very heavy energy in the air, very stagnant energy in the air. So give yourself, I can't make this up, give yourself permission to nurture and nourish yourself. The same way, because a lot of you guys are empaths. A lot of you guys are healers, are light workers. You feel people's energy. You take things personally. You feel things deeply. You're sensitive to the energy. So you give and you give and you give yourself to others. But sometimes we have to remember to take a step back and make sure we're giving to ourselves, so that we're not overgiving, overextending, over sacrificing ourselves to the point where our own cup of love for ourselves is empty. So they're highlighting here again, grounding yourself. Okay, ground yourself in any way that works for you, in any way that you can. It's really going to benefit you during this really kind of the heavy, stagnant planetary alignments and energies that are circulating the earth right now, that are happening collectively right now. But take the time and give yourself permission to nurture and nourish yourself, eating whole, healthy foods. Again, drinking lots of water, grounding yourself. But again, nurturing yourself in whatever way you feel is best for you. Okay? Doing yoga, right? So, yeah. This makes sense here. Spirit's indicating not only are you very determined, resilient, perseverance, you have this energy of you're very strong-willed. Okay? No matter what life throws at you, what other people throw at you, you get back up and you keep trucking forward. Okay? You may fall down, but you get back up. Nothing keeps you down. Nobody keeps you down. So this time period, even though it's very heavy, it's very stagnant, a lot of suppressed feelings, emotions rising to the surface, a lot of obstacles, challenges, battles, struggles, conflicts we're going to be dealing with externally as well as internally due to Mercury retrograde and the solar eclipse. They are acting as a catalyst for you to grow and evolve yourself, for you to emerge. Look at that butterfly. Butterflies for a lot of you are going to be butterflies and hawks or eagles. I can't ever tell what's what, a hawk or an eagle. I can't tell the difference. But my guides are showing me either a hawk or an eagle. But as well as a butterfly here. They're going to be omens for you, whether it's pictures, real life, billboards, whatever. Pay attention to them. You will be seeing them. But this is the time for you to renew, resurrect, and rebirth yourself. These obstacles, challenges, battles, conflicts are acting as a catalyst for you to do so, for you to step outside of your comfort zone, which is scary and uncomfortable within itself, but it's the only place we can see and create change. This is the time for you to break out of your own cocoon, spread your wings and fly, liberate and free yourself from anything within yourself or within your life that doesn't serve you, so that you can fly high. Okay? So that you can feel prosperous, abundant, whole, free, and high vibrational within yourself. So this is, I feel like really for this divine feminine collective, after Mercury retrograde, after this solar eclipse here, things are going to get easier, but it's almost like you're going to feel like you're, yes, yourself, but a better version of yourself, right? In order to renew, resurrect, rebirth ourselves, we have to destroy the old version of ourselves. In order to embrace the new, we have to release the old. That's exactly the path that you guys are on. You are on track. Keep going forward and do not underestimate yourselves.